Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man they are expecting to replace Nancy Pelosi as House Speaker. And I'm loving these headlines. I'm just laughing at them. He supports H.R. 40. Who the hell cares? H.R. 40 is a do nothing bill. Okay? It's a stall tactic bill. We know they're not going to pass nothing for reparations, but they'll give all the money to Ukraine, though. They won't hesitate to do that. So his name is Hakeem Jeffries. He's likely to replace Nancy Pelosi. He supports the commission to study reparations. Right. See, he supports a study. He doesn't support you actually getting reparations. See, there is a difference, and we have seen that difference. Oh, yeah, they're all for it. Even Joe Biden said he's for the study, but he's not for reparations. So it's just the same old, same old. But I just love how they're putting this in the headlines. Like, I guess they think we're supposed to feel a certain way because somebody like this will be replacing Nancy Pelosi. It's not going to make any difference whatsoever. Rep. Hakeem Jeffries, the top candidate to replace Nancy Pelosi as House Democratic leader, supports legislation to study the feasibility of providing reparations to the descendants of enslaved individuals. Jeffries, he's from New York, a Democrat, is one of nearly 200 co sponsors of the bill to create a national commission to study and develop proposals on slavery reparations. Well, we haven't seen nary bill that came from HR 40 that was able to pass the House or Senate. We haven't even heard them introduce any bills that resulted from HR 40. We're not seeing no movement on that. That's a big joke. You don't need to study reparations any more than you need to study the Ukraine Russian war. You didn't have to study nothing about it. You forking over all that money every single month. You sure didn't study one thing. When you brought all these Afghanistan refugees over here and put them up in Airbnbs and everything, you didn't have to study a thing. You think we're stupid and we don't see what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 13-member commission would be tasked with presenting appropriate remedies to the lingering negative effects of slavery and discrimination within the United States. You're not going to do a thing. They're not going to do a thing, y'all. The call for reparations represents um, they want to enter dialogue on the role of slavery and racism in shaping present day conditions in our communities and American society. According to Rep. Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas, although the bill has failed to make progress in the Democratic controlled House since 2019, its support has grown in recent years. Jeffries is one of the bill's earliest supporters when it was first introduced in 2019. And look, we're almost entering 2023, and HR 40 is just sitting there collecting dust. Okay. So Jeffrey said a study on reparations was the least that Congress could do after generations of injustice. We're not going to move on because after slavery, there was Jim Crow and the rise of the KKK, Jeffrey said at the time, and the lynching epidemic, Plessy versus Ferguson, and Black Wall Street of 1921 destroyed. Well, you know all of these things. Then reparations should easily pass, right? Mhm. But they make sure people in another land far away from here don't pay taxes into the system, don't do nothing, but get billions upon billions every single month. And you got people right here under your nose that's still living with all kinds of injustices, and you keep looking the other way or acting like some other group has had it bad too. Y'all need to miss us all with that, for real. So, they always talk that we've come a long way. No. No, you gave the illusion of coming a long way, but you haven't really come a long way at all. That's my opinion. People may feel differently. That's my opinion. No, you haven't come a long way, but you do like putting on illusions like you did. We're not perfect, but we are marching to a more perfect union, Jeffrey said. The least we can do is study these historic wrongs. That's the least that Congress can do. Well, that's really all he wants Congress to do. Because at the end of the day, the Democrats don't want to give us reparations any more than the Republicans do. That's the one thing they do agree on. They don't want us to have reparations. They are as one on that. So Jeffries announced his bid to succeed Pelosi last week. The 52-year-old New Yorker has received nearly universal support. So they seem to think he is definitely the likely one to take over Nancy Pelosi's position. And he probably will. If he got support from all sides, he more than likely will. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I just love how they keep propping this up in the news that he supports HR 40, and HR 40 has not budged since they claim the study began in 2019, and we're in 2022. Every single week goes by and we don't hear one single thing about HR 40, but now you want to raise this man up to succeed Nancy Pelosi, and now you have the nerve to be putting that in the headlines when you know it's been sitting there collecting dust all this time. We haven't seen a committee meeting in what, a couple of years now? Y'all ain't even doing a committee meeting anymore. You done gave up altogether. Not that we all knew you weren't going to do nothing. We knew you were full of crap. But y'all tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.